Yellow is definitely the color of the summer, so today I'm going to show you guys how to get this look. I'm going to do a voiceover because I have my air condition going off and on and it's really loud. But if you want to see how I got this poppin' yellow look for summer, just keep on watching. So I'm starting out with the Plouise Primer. This is just an eyeshadow base. I would recommend using an eyeshadow primer or base or just a really lighter concealer for any type of bright yellow eyeshadow. It's just going to help the eyeshadow show up a lot more. It's like painting on a white wall. It's going to show up a lot heavier and just a lot more pigmented with those lighter bases. Next, I'm going to use the MakeupSHayla and Colourpop eyeshadow palette and also a Sigma E25 brush. I'm going to start patting this yellow color into my crease before I blend anything out. I'm just going to keep on patting the color just to get as much pigment built up as possible. If you start blending right away, you will notice the color would get really sheer and then it just gets a little patchy and harder to blend. So I like to just pat it on into my crease and get it very pigmented, as you can see right now with that E25 brush. It's small enough where I can fit right into my crease and it just gives me a slight blend of color because it is a blending brush. So I just work it all the way up as far as I want to. I have done a yellow look before where I went all the way pretty much to my brow bone, but I wanted to make this one a little bit more wearable for daytime, and I feel like it's super wearable because it's not like all the way to my brow bone. So hopefully you guys like this look because I really loved it. So yeah, now I'm just lightly blending it, and you really want to go very light and use a big fluffy brush like this one. This is the Sigma E35. It's a lot bigger. So I'm just going to go straight in and lightly blend out the shadow. So I'm doing very short strokes of blending motion. So that way the shadow is blended, but it's not super harsh. I try to keep the color on the top portion of the brush and just use that part to blend out the eyeshadow. Always try to have some eyeshadow on the brush while you're blending it out. It's just going to help prevent extra patchiness, which is very common with these types of shades. They tend to be more patchy because it's just a lot of pigment. It's basically like working with a pressed pigment. So I'm just gonna keep patting this all the way up as far as I want to and just blending it out as I go. It's all about the blend, you guys, all about the blend. Next, I'm going to take a flat brush. This is the Sigma E55 brush, and I'm going to just start pressing this eyeshadow into my eyelid. If you want your eyeshadow to be extra poppin', that's what I suggest you do. Just take a flat brush and just press it into your eyelid. It just makes it so much more vibrant and it just really just stands out and it's just extra poppin'. If you want this to even be more bolder and to last even longer, you can actually add some more primer just on your eyelid and just add the shadow to the primer. It's going to help it stay longer. I chose to use a setting spray, so I'm using my setting spray to set this eyeshadow to the eyelid and make it just last a lot longer and just make it more vibrant, more pigmented, because we're trying to be looking like a whole lemonade stand this summer, you know what I mean? Like lemon, okay? So next, I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. My other eye. I don't know why I always say that. So I'm going to just blend it out really quickly. You guys have already seen this, so I'm going to just speed this up. Just going in with the Sigma E25, blending. Well, actually, patting, and then lightly blending as I go all the way to like mid-eyelid. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, just now using the Sigma E35, I'm doing the same blending motion very lightly but very even, blending it out.
Easy to end and hard for me to start. You don't wanna feel that part of me that's cold and numb with apathy. Cause when I feel that way, I can't help nobody. Nobody. I can't trust nobody. Nobody. I can't trust nobody.
So I'm pretty content with my eyes. I feel like they look really good. So I'm going to move on to my face. I'm using the Farsali matte primer and I'm just going to blend that in with my hand. Just get my face nice and smooth and pore free. Just kidding, but that's what it says. So I'm going to use a CoverGirl foundation. This is D15 in the True Blend foundation. I actually recorded half of this. Well, I thought I did, but my camera was actually off. And yeah. So next we're gonna go into concealer. This is my favorite. Conceal your bags away. This is the Too Faced Concealer Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in the shade Mocha. I like to put this under my eyes, on my nose, under my chin, well, on my chin, and also on my upper lip. Just blend that in, get your nice concealed look, you know what I mean? I feel like concealer really just transforms the face. Like a lot of things transform the face, well, makeup in general, but concealer is really that girl. So next we're gonna blend that out with a beauty blender. Of course, I love beauty blenders. And yeah, just blend that in really well. Bye bye heart, I miss you. You were perfect. And once you blend that in, we're gonna go into setting powder. So we're just gonna blend that really well. Yeah, while I was in my Makeup by Mario class a couple months ago, I noticed he spent a lot of time blending. He even said that he was really good at blending. That was his like gift. So he spends a lot of time blending, and ever since then I try to spend a lot more time blending than I used to. So I just go over and over and over, blending the same area, just getting everything nice and perfect. So yeah, blending is key. Next, we're gonna use the Huda Beauty powder in Canufa. This is a yellow setting powder. I like using yellow powder under my eyes because it just brightens the area, brings down my yellow undertones. So yeah, to my chin, everywhere, the center of my face basically. I pretty much do the whole center of my face. And I use a brown powder for everywhere else. This one is from Mercier, my favorite brown powder ever. I'm going to use that everywhere else where I don't want to be super bright but still set. You know what I mean? For my under eye, I'm adding some more yellow. As you will see here, I did just go right into the eyeshadow and applied it, but I noticed it wasn't really showing up. So I went ahead and added primer first. I'm using the same Plouise Primer. And I'm just going to prime my eyelid, my lower lash line first. And then I'm going to go in with the yellow. And you will see there will be a big difference. It will be a lot more popping. So there you go. There is me applying the yellow to the primed waterline. And as you can see, the color pops out a lot more. So it just makes it so much more intense. As you can see, perfect example of primer versus no primer. And I'm just taking out some something, I don't know, but I'm just gonna do the other eye. And I love how this looks, you guys. Like, you could even do this with just like yellow on the waterline. It's so pretty. I'm using the gold from the palette to just make my inner corner poppin'. I will do that. And I'm using mascara. This one is from Mercier. It's a new mascara. Really love the wand, really unique and pretty. For my lower lash, I like to use the MAC Giga Black something mascara. It's bomb. Everyone loves it for the lower lash line. And I'm using Becca Maui Nights, my favorite bronzer at the moment. I love this bronzer so much. I can't believe I forgot about her for like a good second, you know, but like she's been brought back into my life. And I love her. I'm using a Bare Minerals blush to apply this. And we're just gonna blend that into the frame of my face. And next we're gonna carve her out with some Mercier deep powder once again, just to make that extra sharp and crisp, you know. I threw some lashes on while you weren't looking. These are Baddie lashes in Saucy. Next I'm going to use Born to Glow highlighter from NYX Cosmetics. Super gorgeous, you guys. It's extra poppin', as you can see. I'm also going to apply some on my nose. I like using a small brush for this nowadays. You know, I feel like it just makes it look a lot more defined. Whenever I was trying to be lazy, use a big brush, I always used to mess up, but now I never mess up. So yeah, use a smaller brush for your nose and your cupid's bow. Makes it very precise and extra gorgeous. I don't know. So I'm going to use this brush to apply some on my forehead. I was kind of feeling myself that night, you know? So I added some highlights to my forehead. I never even do that, girl. Anyways, I'm using the Mercier Rock lipstick. And I like using this because it's like a lipstick and a lip liner all in one. So I like to just use this and a gloss, and my lip is complete. I have been loving these new MAC glosses. They're extra poppin'. Next, I'm going to use my Morphe Setting Mist to spray my face and melt everything. Melt that makeup, girl. And I'm going to add a little bit more highlight because I want it to be a little extra, you know.
After I did this look, I was like really like wanting to go out to the club, or I was like, Johnny, can we go somewhere? Like, I know we have work in the morning in like 2 hours, but can we just go somewhere? Anyways, you guys, that's the whole look. Hope you enjoyed it. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!